How you doing? That is... hang on, just move my arm around. There we go. That is 11 PM on Tuesday night. And the reason I show you that is because, and the reason I'm recording this is because I've just finished tomorrow's Blaze instalment on my blog over at Jester Conceptions. So I figured, I thought, you know what, I'm doing this because I'm mainly advertising my writing, so I may as well actually do that. And I just wanted to explain some stuff, because every time I've done one of these things I've always said, I'm going to explain more about myself, I'm going to explain more about my blogs, I'm going to explain more about what I'm doing. And I never really actually put that much detail into it. So I figured this time I'm actually going to do that, since I'm already in the mindset. My Blaze story. I've already said it's a superhero story. I've already said it's inspired by something that's been going on for a few years now. And this is just like a different version of it. My own private version of it. Well, it's mine, so it can only be my version of it, but whatever. You may notice that my voice is still a bit crappy. But at least I'm feeling better. 1 second. That's better. A bit. But yeah, so it's an idea that's been going on for a while. And now the blog's been going for a while. Since about August, I want to say. I think that's right. It's about a 15-year-old kid, boy, in Accord, which is a small hamlet or area off of New York City, and he discovers that he has powers. No, that in itself is not a very original idea. I get that. But I'm a big fan of comic books, I'm a big fan of superheroes, big fan of those kinds of films, that kind of thing, you know, Chronicle, all the Marvel films, all the DC films, so, well, you can see all the films. So, and I want to get in on that, because I've got so many of my own ideas that, where similar things have been done, I feel I can bring a different approach to it. I mean, every writer wants to do that, really. I mean, every writer just does their own thing. And sometimes that's a similar thing to something else, but sometimes even so it can become something so original or so different or just so amazing in its own, despite being so similar, that it proves itself worthy still anyway. And that's what I want to do. I'm not saying that's what I am doing, because that would be pretty immodest, and I'm not. So I don't think I'm that kind of guy, but I am talking to a camera. So it's my own superhero story, basically, but it doesn't start out that way. This is what's really exciting, what I feel. And again, it's not unique, but I feel like I'm doing it differently, personally. He discovers he has this, and everything goes wrong to begin with. Not like tragedy origin story wrong, but, you know, just wrong. And he's a 15-year-old kid. Well, by this point now, because I'm in the second chapter, he's already turned 16. And he has to come to terms with what he is, who he is, or who he's becoming, and how those things are different to what he thought he was. And this story's planned out way in advance. But I tend to write it week by week, so that I know I'm in the now when I'm writing it, and then I edit it last thing on the Tuesday night, which is what I've just finished doing. And it's scheduled now to go up on my blog tomorrow morning, which is actually when I'm going to release this. I'm recording this now, but this is actually only going to go up tomorrow morning as well. Just you'll notice when you watch it. The reason I feel it's different is because I'm coming at it less from this guy's a superhero, he's got to beat this guy, he's got to kill that guy, beat this guy, save this person, so on and so forth. It's more about the human condition when confronted with this kind of thing. And that's especially so of this week's instalment, because I've gone a bit lovey-dovey with it. which I think is a great addition to any story. Personally, I quite like the human interaction in levels of intimacy. I'm really big into that kind of thing, unexplored right. And this was actually really hard to do, considering that he's 16 and the girl's 15. I mean, I've not done it distastefully or untastefully or distastefully, whatever the word is, or anything like that. You know, I've done it okay, but it was tricky. And I've done that because it's Valentine's Day this week, so I figured it had to happen eventually. Well, leading up to it for a while, might as well do it this week, and it fit in well with with everything else that's going on. So I'm glad I did that. So if you can go check out that blog, my story, and help me out with it by getting it loads of views, so I can get noticed, and all that kind of stuff. That'd be brilliant. jesterconceptions.blogspot.co.uk. Also, I'm doing my LPs still. You'll notice that last night my third Prince of Persia video went up. You know, when I told you last vlog that I had 4 ahead done, or I'd done the first 4, it turned out that the second 2, the sound recording had gone screwy somehow. Not sure how that happened. So I had to record those 2 again, and just ended up sitting down for that bit longer to do a third one. So that worked out, kind of, in a way. So that's out as well, the third one. And the other 2 are prepared, ready to go out, so I've given myself plenty of time to catch up with stuff. And I'm thinking of doing a second LP soon, but I've not decided what. I'm thinking maybe Borderlands 2. Not played the first one, not even played the second one, but I've got it now because it was cheap on Steam. Go Steam. And a friend wants to do some multiplayer, so I might have an extra special treat for you, by way of Jester plays with a friend kind of thing. Maybe. Depends on if I can sort out the audio recording. I'm new to this, so I don't know if there's actually a way I can record. Well, if I can talk him into some voice Skyping for me. Maybe he wants to do an LP as well, I don't know. If I can talk him into it, I don't know if there's a way I can actually record him off of his voice off of Skype or anything like that yet. So I need to figure that out. We'll see. What else? What else? There was something else. That was my phone. Let's just see what was on my phone. That'll probably remind me, or if nothing else, it'll be not interesting. Never mind. Blackberry. I like Blackberries. I have never had an iPhone. Used an iPhone. Didn't rate it. Oh, it's a subscription. One I'm not, that particular video I'm not very interested in. Some of the news stories I get off some of my subscriptions don't really interest me because they don't apply to me. Anyway, so yeah, there was something else I wanted to talk about. That was it. I noticed a coincidence just before I started recording this. Every vlog I've done so far, I've been wearing an item of clothing on my body from the same company here in the UK. Can you see that? Is it a flattering angle? Probably not. Especially considering I'm a skinny guy anyway. That right there, Ground Grandeur. They are an awesome company. Awesome, awesome clothes, they really do. Now, I don't know if this is coincidence because I don't have anything else to wear other than their stuff. Or if it's just a random coincidence. Or if I've done it conveniently to get a sponsor. Nah. But it's what's happened. So I figured I may as well mention them since, you know, they're keeping me clothed. Well, not for free, so I suppose technically. You watching? Maybe I can get it for free? No? Oh, okay. Oh, that was the other thing. There was another thing, and that wasn't it. This is filler. The other thing was I was going to give you a little tour of my room. I've already hidden everything that's... you shouldn't see. So, let's have a quick look. Have a quick gander. Start with my books. What? Look at my books. Let me get a good angle on this, because I've not got one. Lying. Look at my books. They're my books. They're the ones I've not read yet. This I have read when I was dead little. And I've only just got on my handle on it again. My mother's been... I used to get that from the library repeatedly just so I could read it again and again and again. I was about 5, 6, 7. But it was out of publication, so we couldn't actually get a copy. My mother, this Christmas just gone, found one. It's actually from a library that's been shut down. It was on eBay. Brilliant book. I need to read it again. I've got all these books because I like books. But I'm actually also trying this 50 and 52 thing this year. Not doing very well so far. But I feel like I could catch up eventually. Come summer maybe. Got a little bit more free time. Maybe. Anyway, moving on. Got my comics. Walking Dead there. Love The Walking Dead. Ignore those ones. Love The Walking Dead. Actually, no, don't ignore those. They're like things from my childhood as well. Elsie and that. Anyway, Walking Dead. Love The Walking Dead. Series is fantastic. These books are brilliant. The game is good. I've got it on Steam and I'm thinking of doing a LP for it eventually. But I'm going to do some other ones first. Walking Dead can come later. Noticing a pattern that most of the games I play for my LPs have been out a while before I play them. This is my Marvel graphic novels collection. They've been coming out. I think it's a special thing that's only been happening in Britain. Like special collections kind of thing. They're good. I've missed one. But they're not supposed to be in order, by the way. They're being released. Higgledy-piggledy. I'm missing one though. I did miss one week, so I need to get that. Kick-Ass, there we go. Jonathan Mayberry. Fantastic writer. Those two books were brilliant. And these, look, right, okay, here we go. Hang on. I want to show you these in particular, actually. This is how much I love superheroes. See that? Psychology of superheroes. I studied psychology at university, by the way. And philosophy of superheroes, because I love philosophy as well. Those kinds of books. I love those kinds of books. Because they help you explore things, you know? Good writer has his research. Not to say that other writers are bad or that I'm particularly good. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. But I'm amazing, come on. You know it, I know it. Got a bunch of other books as well. Too many to show though, I'm not going to waste time. These are all my DVDs, I'm not going to go through all these. These are my DVDs. Loads of DVDs. And yeah. Oh, my setup, right? That right there is my LG TV plugged into my laptop. There's my headset there. That towel there, that's what I use to dampen the clicks when I make videos. I noticed in the first couple of Prince Persia ones, the clicks are a bit loud. So I've been using that to dampen them out. Hopefully it's worked. Seems to work for me. For my ears. Yes, so that's my LG TV and my setup, HDMI'd into that. My Elgato's over there somewhere. Nimbooks. That was a bit close, sorry about that. So yeah, I think that's everything of importance. Although it's not really that important, I'm just filling time really. So yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's everything. I think I've said everything I wanted to say. Yeah. Okay, so go check out my third Prince of Persia LP. Link somewhere. And down in the description as well. And check out my blog. That's the really important one. Link somewhere and down in the description. JesterConceptions.blogspot.co.uk. I'm really trying to advertise that, so I'm just going to say out loud whenever I get the chance, JesterConceptions.blogspot.co.uk. Yeah, okay, so yeah, thanks for listening to me ramble again. I'm going to go get some pancakes. See you later.